salute you. Find your purpose at GCU. Visit gcu.edu/military. We salute you. Find your purpose at GCU. Visit gcu.edu/military.
Okay. All right. We good? All right. Looks like we is good, man. Woo. Okay. All right. Let me pull everything up. Everything's pulled up, so we're good. Everything is pulled up. Okay. Let me make sure we get this. All right, get this in. Yeah, get that in subscribers only mode. Yeah. So yeah. Yep, subscribers, any duration. Yep. Board 103. What's good, gang? What's good? What's good, Light? What's good, Matthew? What's good, Pika? What's good, Brandon? What's good, Matthew? What's good, Sleeping Angels? What's good, Jan? Damn, we already got 20 people in this bitch, man. You know, the stream only started for 2 minutes. What's good, Glenn? What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good? Yeah. Steady Ink, what's up? Man, we got a lot to go over tonight, man. You know, we got this Lady Frost news coming out from Impact, getting denied her release. Then we got this Bobby Fish being gone from AEW. What's up, Alex Johnson? Welcome to the stream. Bobby Fish gone from AEW. Tony Khan, Barry, and Thunder Rosa doing the AEW All Out Media Call. Then you got Braun Strowman coming back to the WWE. Then you got clarification regarding some AEW release request rumors. There has been rumors that some people in AEW have been asking for their release. Then that's really it. That's really a lot of big news we got, man. We're gonna go over Soul's Code coming up to the main roster. We got an update on the Full Gear location, the AEW pay-per-view after All Out, the last pay-per-view of 2022. So yeah, man. Something tells me it's Adam Cole. I have not heard that Adam Cole asked for his release. I don't think. But Bobby Fish being gone from AEW, I wonder how Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly's gonna feel about that. I don't know. You know, I think they're probably upset that their guy's gone. They're probably like, hey, what the fuck? Why did you let him go? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, we already got 21 people in here, man. So let's get what y'all want me to start with first? Do y'all want me to go into the Lady Frost news like I've been talking about? Y'all want me to go into the Lady Frost news? Do y'all want me to go into the Thunder Rosa news, the Bobby Fish news? The AEW release news. So y'all let me know, man. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna start with the Thunder Rosa one. And then we're gonna go into the Lady Frost one next. Alright. Kicking every Ross fan. What's up, Alex? What's up? Yeah, alright. I'll go into the Rosa release one. I mean the Rosa news first. Alright, man. Now this is coming from Sean Rossap, and I'll put up a tweet from JD from New York. So I know some people love the guy, I know some people hate the guy for what he does, man. Great podcaster, by the way. Great podcaster. Love his channel. Shout out to him. So yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna plug JD's tweet first. because he was in the AEW media call. All right, so I'm going to start with this. So JD from NY, he tweeted out around 12:47 p.m. You know, and he said this. Someone asked Tony Khan about why Thunder Rosa got 30 seconds to reveal she was hurt as compared to an 8-minute CM Punk promo. He basically said, ... You are asking me to compare a CM Punk segment with a Thunder Rosa segment. I do what I do for the sake of ratings. Let me read that again. Someone asked Tony Khan about why Thunder Rosa got 30 seconds to reveal she was hurt as compared to an 8-minute CM Punk promo. He basically said, you are asking me to compare a CM Punk segment with a Thunder Rosa segment. I do what I do for the sake of ratings. Let me read that last line one more time. I do what I do for the sake of ratings. And then Sean Rossap, this is coming from Sean Rossap around 12:45. He tweeted this out. Tony Khan said he strongly disagrees with the criticism of Thunder Rosa versus CM Punk promo time for their title situation. He said, if we're speaking honestly, an 8-minute promo with CM Punk is going to draw more than an 8-minute Thunder Rosa promo, and that's what he books for. First of all, how the fuck can you strongly disagree with the criticism? How can you strongly disagree with the criticism? And then you continue to bury your women's champion by going on the media call and saying, if we're speaking honestly, an 8-minute promo with CM Punk is going to draw more than an 8-minute Thunder Rosa promo. And that's what he books for. People talking about he's right though. Even if he was, you don't. Thank you, Sean. Sean knows you do not come out and say that out loud. You just went on there and actively buried your women's champion behind her back while she's recovering from an injury. And do you know how Thunder Rosa feels about this? She's the head champion of your women's division. She needs to be featured on TV. Obviously, she's not CM Punk. Nobody on that roster is. Yeah, there's only one CM Punk. There's not another CM Punk out in this universe. But I'm saying to myself, why did you say that out loud? You couldn't keep that thought to yourself? So now you just straight up telling your fans that you don't give a fuck about Thunder Rosa, and you don't give a fuck about the division, other than Britt Baker and Jay Cargill. I don't get it. Coming on a media call and actively burying your women's champion, and I just cannot imagine what that woman is going through. First she's got this backstage crap all on her. Now then she got injured. Like seriously, I don't get it. And then she gets buried on a media call. And maybe Tony Khan just hates women's wrestling. Maybe he just hates it. Like I said, TK doesn't like Thunder Rosa, and that right there, yep, he does not give a fuck about Thunder Rosa. I'll tell you that right now. I'm good, Durante. My family's good, Durante. How about yours, man? Is this guy Vince McMahon Jr.? Your ability to draw ratings don't mean crap when you're the top champion. You need to be featured more than anyone else. If not, why make a champion? Yeah, if she wasn't your top priority, why did you give her the championship? That's what I'm saying. If Thunder Rosa wasn't your top priority, if you wasn't gonna feature her and showcase her as the champion, then why did you give her the belt? You were better off keeping the championship on Britt Baker, or I'm sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, you were better off giving you are better off keeping the championship on Britt Baker or giving it to somebody like Toni Storm. Toni Storm has had more TV time than Thunder Rosa. And Toni Storm has only been with the company for, I want to say 6 months. When she came in, March, April. Toni Storm's been in AEW for 6 months. 6 months. And she has had more TV time than Thunder Rosa. Why don't you put the, and I'm not advocating for this to happen, but why don't you put the belt on a Ty Mello? Ty Mello has had more TV time than Thunder Rosa. Ty Mello has had more TV time than Thunder Rosa. You can't expect these people to go out and be a draw on day one. It's the way you book your talent. It's the way you produce the storylines. You know, if you had compelling storylines, if you had storylines that captivated the audience, I guarantee you, your women's segments will draw. It will draw more. I'd rather give Taylor the TBS title. Yeah. She's been on TV more than Thunder Rosa. Anna Jay. Well, she's not really on TV, but we've seen her more often ever since she turned heel, which I don't think was the right idea, but yeah. Where's Serena Deeb? That's my question. Where's Serena Deeb? Serena Deeb is one of the best female pro wrestlers in the industry, and she's not being featured on TV. I just feel like you had this woman put over Thunder Rosa, and then you had her go to the next run on a pay-per-view and put over Mercedes Martinez, and then nowhere. We don't see her. She goes missing. Hikaru Shida, after her feud with Serena Deeb, where does she go? Missing. And then you put her in a fucking fatal four-way match. And how do you expect me to care about Hikaru Shida when you haven't even showcased her on TV since her last week with Serena Deeb? What he said on social media came off pretty sexist, but that's a whole other topic of discussion. Yeah. But is your job to book them correctly? Is your job to write captivating television? Is your job to write compelling storylines that people actually care about? If you would do those simple things, then maybe it will be a draw. Don't you realize that, Tony? You can't put your eggs in, you cannot, and I'm telling you this, man, you cannot put your eggs into the Britt Baker and Jade Cargill basket. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Look at what WWE was doing. Look at what WWE was doing years ago. Recently, before Triple H took over. What was WWE doing? They were putting their eggs into the Charlotte basket. They were putting all their eggs into the Becky Lynch basket. They were pulling all their eggs into basically the 4 horsewomen. They didn't build anybody up except for Bianca Belair. Triple H trying to ride along that his father-in-law did. I don't know what about y'all, but what if Thunder requested her release? I highly doubt that. I don't think she did. Not Britt Baker, maybe Jamie. Well, yeah, you don't think Jamie Hayter can benefit off of having the AEW Women's World Championship? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to her winning at All Out on Sunday. If you want to give Jamie Hayter the championship, I won't be mad. Toni Storm or Jamie Hayter is the only right outcome. TK should have had Toni Storm dethrone Thunder Rosa at Forbidden Door if that's how she feels about Thunder Rosa. Yeah. Now we all know what's going to happen when she comes back. Soon as she comes back, they're going to make her drop the championship to whoever it is. Ruby Soho. We all had high hopes for Ruby Soho coming into AEW, and then what happened? You absolutely do nothing in her. You have her win the Casino Battle Royal at All Out last year. Then you throw her into a championship match with Britt Baker, and then you have her lose. And basically, and I'm kind of starting to realize this more. When you lose so early in your debut, that means you have no. That means I have a strong belief that the company has no long-term plans for you. When you lose that early in your debut, that means the company has no long-term plans for you. Now, I would have done Ruby Soho versus Britt Baker at Full Gear that year. And then Britt Baker could get Ty Conti at Revolution this year. And then you could have, if you wanted to put the belt on Thunder Rosa, if you wanted to do that, why didn't you do Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker at Double or Nothing this year? Why did you have to put Thunder Rosa through that bullshit at Revolution? This is kind of what fucked her up for real. They put her in a title match against Britt Baker at Revolution. They had her lose the match, and then 2 weeks later she gets a title shot in her adoptive hometown because that's where she resides. So they had her win the belt and then do nothing with it. Hey, let's put the belt on Thunder Rosa. It's her hometown. Let's get a cheap pop. That's basically what you did. Gave Thunder Rosa the belt in San Antonio for a cheap pop, and then you absolutely do nothing with it. It's not even that she just lost. She lost significant matches with high stakes every time. Yeah, she lost the she lost the TBS. She lost the TBS finals to Jade Cargill. Then she lost the Owen Cup final to Britt Baker. And then it was like, okay, goodbye. You throw her in this fucking feud with Ty Mello. You got him teaming up with Ortiz. He's gonna be that wrestler, but that's a whole other story. Because TK was impatient and didn't save the Ruby Soho Britt Baker match with Full Gear. Ruby was doomed for failure quickly into her AEW run. Jade Cargill's not even that good. Holy shit, should we give Jade Cargill the AEW Women's World Championship instead of the TBS title? Because Jade carries herself like the world champion. Jade Cargill carries herself like the world champion, even though she's not the best. She's not that best. She's not that good in the ring. No, she's a very good promo. You know, she's got the look, beautiful woman. She carries herself as like a world champion. I mean, shit, you couldn't put the belt on her? That would have been my second scenario. I would have had Jade Cargill just vacate the TBS title and just go right after the AEW Women's World title. But you can't do that because you can't. You don't have the depth. Trying to put Jade Cargill on this Goldberg streak is not going to work. I agree, Brandon. They ruined Ty Mello, Anna Jay, and Ruby Soho creatively, honestly. Oh, TK is the type of woman to give Jade Cargill the TBS and AEW Women's World titles. My God, I can't believe I put that in the air. I apologize. You know what? I actually did vision that one day. I don't know why, but I just visioned that. Do you see Sammy Guevara going to WWE and Anna Jay and Ty Mello? I can see Sammy going, but not Anna and Ty. So yeah. But we just, wow, man, you just actively buried your champion while she's injured. You know, I will not be shocked as well. I will not be shocked, and I don't know when Thunder Rosa's contract is up. I hope she doesn't have a 5-year deal like Adam Cole has and Malachi Black. I don't know when Thunder Rosa's contract is up, but you know, if I'm Triple H, I'm not hesitating to throw money at Thunder Rosa. I'm not hesitating to give her. I'm not hesitating to sign her. I'm not. I would want someone like Thunder Rosa in my company. And maybe that's why Thunder Rosa is not giving 100% of her matches. Because the way she's been booked. If you're booking me like shit, why do you expect me to go out there and give you 100%? I don't think Jay should lose the TBS title anyway. I think she should just vacate it like I'm tired. I'll beat everyone time to level basically. Yeah, I can see that happening, and you know, I actually pitched that, even though Even though at the same time I don't advocate it to happen, but shit, Jade carries herself more as the world champion. She doesn't need the TBS title. I can see, and we'll get into it tomorrow when I do my all-out predictions. But I can see Jade Cargill vacating the TBS title and going straight for the world championship. And maybe Toni Storm takes the title off of Thunder Rosa, becomes the undisputed AEW Women's World Champion, and then you slowly build towards Jade Cargill versus Toni Storm for the world title. And maybe Jade Cargill's the woman to beat to take down Toni Storm. I don't know. Ty will probably follow suit with Sammy Guevara goes to WWE. I can see that happening. I can see Sammy Guevara end up going there. I know Triple H won't hesitate to sign Sammy Guevara as well, man. But man, Tony Khan, man, you better start booking these motherfuckers properly. Because basically, man, like I said, man, Triple H is not going to hesitate. He's not going to hesitate. You don't think Triple H is already taking a look at Thunder Rosa? I mean, can you imagine? Now, I know she mentioned in an interview that Thunder Rosa wouldn't go to WWE because of the management down there. But Thunder Rosa doesn't have to worry about Vince McMahon. Thunder Rosa doesn't have to worry about John Laurinaitis. Thunder Rosa doesn't have to worry about Bruce Pritchard. Thunder Rosa under Triple H. I mean, man, can you envision the matches in WWE with Thunder Rosa? I mean, Thunder Rosa versus Sasha Banks, Thunder Rosa versus Bayley, Thunder Rosa versus Dakota Kai, Thunder Rosa versus Io Sky, Thunder Rosa versus, Liv Morgan, Thunder Rosa versus Rhea Ripley, Thunder Rosa versus Becky Lynch. Can you imagine? Now, I know she runs a promotion with her husband called Mission Pro Wrestling. Now, I don't know if she'll be able to do that and do WWE at the same time. So I don't know. I think I just don't think Rosa will resign. I won't be surprised. And honestly, I would not blame her. Because you have constantly disrespected me, neglecting me, and then you come out on a media call and say shit like that. I wouldn't want to work for you. Wow. It's crazy, man. How this nigga had the balls to say that Thunder Rosa is not a draw. She's not a draw, and it's not her fault. It's all on Tony, man. It's all about the booking, man. Nobody can come out on day one and be a draw. It takes booking. You have to be over with the fans. Your booking has to matter. You got to be in captivating storylines. That's really all you need. Your character, your charisma. And honestly, that's something that Thunder Rosa lacks, is charisma. Ruby needs to go back to WWE. Liv loses her title, reunite the Riot Squad, have them chase the women's tag titles. Man, I hope Ruby bro. I hope none of these women that are being lost in the shuffle, and none of the men too. I hope majority of them do not have these 5-year contracts. I hope not. But like I said, man, if I'm Triple H, I'm taking a look at Thunder Rosa when her contract is up. I will not hesitate to throw money at her. I wouldn't hesitate to give her what she wants. Triple H will show Tony Khan what he fucked up on. Triple H will right the wrongs that Tony Khan did with Thunder Rosa. And I would love to see Thunder Rosa in WWE when her contract is up. Do we see Sasha Banks and Naomi on Saturday? I don't think so. I think we see them on the Fallout show. Probably the SmackDown after Clash of the Castle. We'll see him. So, yeah. Once Thunder Rosa's contract is up, I think she's gonna jump ship to WWE. That would make the women's division even better. Yeah. Yeah, man. There was some talent back then that would say, "Oh, I would never go to WWE. I would never touch that place." Okay. You sure about that? With Triple H in charge and how he runs things down there? I would love to see Thunder Rosa in WWE when her contract is up. Yeah, Triple H will make anyone change their minds. Yeah. Man, bro, bro, Tony, bro, if you let Thunder Rosa go, what do they have him doing? And say Thunder Rosa not a draw when she's been one of your most talked about talent since she's won the title. Not always positive, but people were still talking. Yeah. You had this woman win the title, and then the very next week, you have her come out on Dynamite. She tries to cut a promo, and then she gets beaten up by Nyla Rose. You have to have her go through a feud with Nyla Rose, and then you, with no story, no build, then you put her in a storyline with Serenity. I mean, the story was there. They used to be rivals in NWA. The story was there, but it was just not enough time given. Thunder Rosa is the top 5 women's wrestler in the industry. Papa H will treat her like the star she deserves to be. I wouldn't say top 5, but I would say top 10, like in the bottom of it. I just hear about you blame Tony Khan. It's not her. It's not Thunder Rosa's fault, man. And plus, she's having to go through backstage politics. But man, what if Britt Baker Britt Baker would get an 8-minute promo segment, right, Tony? Right, Tony? Britt Baker would get an 8-minute promo segment, right? Ain't that right, Tony? Oh yeah, Tony Khan would not hesitate to give Britt Baker an 8-minute promo segment. He would not hesitate. He won't. Honestly, man, fuck backstage politics. There's a lot of backstage politics going on, and know what that Sleeping Angels is. You got a lot of typos, man. Warlock to WWE. I can see Warlock going to WWE. You don't think Triple H is going? Whoo! Tony Khan better be booking these motherfuckers properly, man. You don't think Malachi wants to go back to WWE? You don't think Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly wants to go back to WWE? Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are probably looking at Tony Khan, probably thinking, "What the fuck? Why did you let Bobby Fish go?" Andrade, you got this man sitting around not doing nothing. Can you imagine Adam Cole on the main roster? 1 year ago, no. Now, yes. All right, moving on. Actually, no. Andrade, oh fuck, he's locked down till 2024, man. Come on, bro. I don't know, man. It's just, and then you bring in W. Morrissey last night. I'm like, you're not even booking the big guys correctly. You're not booking Wardlow properly. You lost his momentum, got stifled. His momentum got stifled after he beat MJF at Double or Nothing. If CM Punk would have gotten hurt, and if I was running things in AEW, if CM Punk was to get hurt, this is the simple thing to do. You strip him of the title. Strip CM Punk of the championship. Vacate the championship. I would have put the ball on Wardlow to keep his momentum going. I honestly would have never given him the TNT title. I honestly would have never did that. If Wardlow was the world champion right now, I swear to God, he'll still be white hot. He will still be over with this. He'll still be over in these fucking cities. Wardlow was on top of the world and came out to announce he was chasing the TNT title. Wardlow should be the world champion. He should have been the world champion. But man, you know, if you want women's wrestling to be a draw in your company, Tony, you better get this shit together, man. You gotta feature them more. You have to feature them more. You have to give them enough TV time. Work with the talent that you have. Don't be going out signing any more people. You don't need to be signing no more people. Work with the talent that you have. Write compelling television for the women. Write captivating storylines that will captivate the audience, that will get the audience intrigued, going for the next couple weeks. That's all you gotta do. The baddie section, they're booked like shit, honestly, bro. Ever since Red Velvet got injured, oh my god. Red Velvet was out with an injury. Then where did the baddie section go from there? I had high hopes for the baddie section because I was a fan of Kiera Hogan. I was a fan of her work. And now where is she? She's doing nothing, just standing around with Jay Cargill, doing absolutely nothing. I don't get it. If you would just book the division constantly and consistently, you can have a better women's division than WWE. Hell, you can be neck and neck. I swear to God. You can be neck and neck with Impact for the best women's division in pro wrestling. You can be neck and neck. You could have even rivaled Impact for the best women's division. Impact is the number one women's division in the entire pro wrestling business. Now, I don't like what the management did, but we at least have both sides of the story, and I'm going to get into that next. After All Out, man, and my homie told me this earlier, after All Out, Tony Khan needs to hit a massive creative reset button. He needs to get a creative team. He needs to get the pen in multiple people's hands. Find one person to book the women's division. Find one person to book the tag team division. Find one person to book the mid-card division, the TNT title, and the TBS title situation. Sort these things out. Sort these things out. Who do you want in your main event scene for the men? Who do you want in your tag team division? We got trios titles. So who do you want competing for the trios titles? Which trios do you want? Who do you want competing for the TNT title? Who do you want competing for the All Atlantic title? For the women, who do you want competing for the TBS title? Who do you want? Which women do you want to be? Do you want to be in contention for the TBS title? Which women do you want to be? Do you want to be in contention for the AEW Women's World title? Sort these things out, man, because this booking is all over the place and it's not good. Sort these things out. You have a bloated roster. How much talent do you have? You have over 180 people on the roster. Sort these people out. And then rotate them. If they're not doing good in the main event scene, you drop them down to the TNT title scene or the All Atlantic title scene. If a woman is improving in the TBS title scene and she's done very great, then you bump her up to the world title scene. If someone in the world title scene is not doing good, you bump her down to the TBS title scene. I don't give a fuck about ratings. Fuck your ratings. How about you write compelling television with captivating storylines? How about you tell good stories, and maybe you wouldn't have to stress about ratings. You have smart creative minds over there in AEW. You got William Regal. You have guys like William Regal. Who else you have? I'm sure Dustin Rhodes, Chris Jericho. You got plenty of creative minds over there. Good creative minds over there. Why don't you hire Maria Kanellis? Maria Kanellis, she's been advocating. She wanted to put the women's division for Ring of Honor. And yet you just don't want the help. Because you just got that me mentality. You can't have that. Get the pen in multiple people's hands. Or shit, go call Gail Kim. I'm sure Gail Kim will help you out. I'm sure Mickie James will help you out. Go get advice from those two women. It's crazy because how do you have a women's division with Athena, Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida. Who else? Let me, bro. We ain't gonna be stuck on this for much longer, bro. Let's check the roster. Yep. He lets his billions of dollars and obsession of ratings get in the way of good storytelling and character development. Let's see you're telling me you have a women's division of Anna Jay. You got Anna Jay, you got Athena, you got Britt Baker, you got Allie, you got Hikaru Shida, Jade Cargill, Jamie Hayter, Kiera Hogan, Chris Statlander. She's out with an injury. You got Madison Rayne, even though I'm not a big fan of her, but still you got to mention her. You got Mercedes Martinez. She's a Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, so she's kind of exempt. So she really doesn't need to be on TV because we don't need to see Ring of Honor shit on TV. Ring of Honor business should stay on Ring of Honor. And plus she's out with an undisclosed injury, so she's out with an injury. So we don't know how severe it is or what, but hopefully she gets better. I gotta mention Nyla Rose, Red Velvet, Rio, Ruby Soho, Serenity Deeb, Ty Mello, Thunder Rosa, obviously she's injured, and Toni Storm. You're telling me right now, so cross out Rosa since she's injured. Okay, so Thunder's out, Mercedes Martinez is out, Chris Statlander is out, Layla Hirsch is out. Who else is out? Red Velvet. So that's 5 women out on the shelf right now. You're telling me you can't build a women's division around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 14 women that I just named you. You're telling me you can't build a women's division around none of those women? Like I said, where's Serenity Deeb? You have one of the best female pro wrestlers in the industry, a top 10 girl, a top 10 women in the industry, and you're not even showcasing her on TV. Now I don't know if she's hurt or not, but if the woman is not hurt, then put her on TV. You're telling me you can't use Serenity Deeb on TV? You're telling me you can't book who else? Athena, her hype has killed, bro. You could have had You probably could have rivaled WWE. You probably could have been better than WWE. You probably could have rivaled Impact for the best women's division in pro wrestling. But no, you just don't fucking care. No fucking passion. Triple H, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Triple H ain't scared, bro. Moving on. Bobby Fish's time with AEW may be coming to an end. Fish has been missing from AEW programming in recent weeks, and the reason for that is not clear. We're told that Fish's contract is coming up, and he will likely be finishing with the company when it does. With the deal not being renewed, Fish last appeared on the August 3rd episode of AEW Dynamite when the Undisputed Elite returned. Fish, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly betrayed the Young Bucks to seemingly launch some sort of program, but they haven't been seen since. Bobby Fish has not even been in AEW for a year. For a full year. And now he's out of the company. So damn, bro. How does Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly feel about that? How do you think they feel? Like, damn, just let one of our boys go? Like, what the fuck? And yeah, I do agree with you. They only gave him a 1 year deal while Adam Cole got 4 years on his contract, 5 years on his contract. So I guess Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly is just, man. I really wasn't a big. I don't know. I never really watched Kyle that much as a singles guy. Because I know he's more of a tag team player, but shit, his tag team partner is gone. Adam Cole was more of the singles guy. Adam Cole's the number one guy in the he always will be. Adam Cole is the number one guy out of the entire Undisputed Elite. Out of the entire Undisputed Era. Adam Cole was the number one guy. Kyle O'Reilly was the number two guy. Bobby Fish has been injury prone, so maybe he's injury prone. I'm not even a Serena Deep guy, but I don't shit on wrestlers just because they aren't for me. She's basically been used like a piece to help champions give a credible win because of her respect. Yeah. They're not even booking her properly. After that Mercedes Martinez match, they just took her off TV. Like, what the fuck? But Bobby Fish, man, I was watching JD's video earlier, and I agree with him. What I would do in this last month in the company, you do the Undisputed Era versus the Elite at AEW Grand Slam, and that would be Bobby Fish's last match in AEW. It's crazy, man. And honestly, if I'm Triple H, I'm calling up Roger Strong to the main roster. And I'm gonna bring back Bobby Fish. And I will pair Bobby Fish and Roger Strong together on the main roster. Kyle was great as a solo. He was a former Ring of Honor World Champion. Him and Adam Cole had one of the best rivals in Ring of Honor. I think injuries and being pushed too soon ruined the Undisputed Era. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how Kyle O'Reilly does as a solo guy. I mean, I could see him in contention for the TNT title, All-Atlantic title. Maybe if he does, maybe if he performs, because I know Kyle O'Reilly is a good wrestler. But shit, if he kills it in the TNT title picture and the All-Atlantic title picture, I think he can move up to the World title picture. He was a world champion in RH, so who knows? But yeah, man, I can see Bobby Fish going back to WWE. And if I'm Triple H, I'm calling up Roger Strong to the main roster. I'm getting him out of NXT. Roger Strong has been in NXT for way too long. Roger Strong has been in NXT for how many years? I want to say 5-6 years. Roger Strong has been in NXT for way too long, man. Roger Strong does not need NXT no more. He doesn't need the Diamond Line. I think the Diamond Line should kick him out. So, and actually, get GOC wrestling. GOC wrestling, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck. Oh, she's a girl. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And this shit is subscribers only. So we got GLC, bro. The fuck? Is this a burner account or what, man? Yeah, and I know GLC's that fucking girl that follows fucking Jim Cornette. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, actually, bro, you getting. Oh, fuck you. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Yeah, fuck about it. That's what I was saying. How to boot a woman up a fake, probably a fake account or whatever. Like that. I had to kick a bitch out. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I can see Bobby Fish going back to WWE. And honestly, I think Diamond Mine, the Creed brothers, I think they're competing in the what is it? I think they're in a match to unify the NXT and the NXT UK tag team titles. I think they're in a triple threat match or a fatal four-way, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, what I can see happening is I can see the Creed brothers losing the match. And I can see the Creed brothers. I can see them kicking out Roger Strong out of Diamond Mine. I can see him getting ran off TV, ran off NXT, getting called up to the main roster around October. You know what? I NXT is doing another special, so I can see Roddy going up against one of the. I don't know. I am predicting the Creed brothers will kick him out of Diamond Mine. Yeah. Because I think he'll have one more match in NXT. He'll end up putting somebody over and gets called up to the main roster. Yeah. Or maybe he goes after Tyler Bate. Maybe he goes after Tyler Bate and he has a feud with Tyler Bate over the NXT championship. He loses the match and then he gets called up. That's how he gets called up to the main roster. Or maybe he goes and challenges Carmelo Hayes for the NXT North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes beats Roger Strong. That's how he gets called up to the main roster. I can see Roger Strong going up to the main roster before Survivor Series. But Roger Strong has been in NXT for way too long. So if it was up to me, I will call Roger Strong up to the main roster before Survivor Series. And bring Bobby Fish back. Pair those two up together. And then go from there. Hell, you can even start a new faction. Now, what faction? What are you talking about? You can actually start a whole new Undisputed Era. I mean, nobody's gonna be like the Undisputed Era ever again. I mean, there will never be another OG Undisputed Era. There will never be that. But you can put Bobby Fish, Roger Strong, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn together. You can actually do that. I think you can do that. Because, Roger Strong and Kevin Owens, they had some history back in the Indies, back in PWG when they was in some faction called Mount Rushmore. So you can do that. I think Sami Zayn He wasn't in the group, but like I think he was fighting against them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. When he was El Generico. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. That's just a thought I just put out there. You know, maybe we can get a whole new Undisputed Era faction under Triple H's new regime. I don't know. With Bobby Fish, Roger Strong, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. So yeah. All right. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one I've been talking about. I've been wanting to talk about this. This has been across my mind since yesterday. Yesterday, man. I'm going to get into the Lady Frost news. And this is not a good look for the company, man. Impact rejects Lady Frost's release request. Why she wanted out of the company. This is coming from Fightful Select. Lady Frost asked for a release from Impact Wrestling 2 months ago, but it hasn't been granted as of yet. As of now, it doesn't look like it's going to be. Impact sources initially confirmed to Fightful that Lady Frost's release has not been provided. She's not been used, and as a result, she's not been paid per the terms of her deal. As opposed to a full-time salary contract, Frost is on an exclusive pay-per-appearance deal with Impact. It only gets paid whenever she's used. This was the same kind of deal that both AC Romero and Larry D were on last year when they asked for the Impact Wrestling releases. Lady Frost has not been at recent Impact Wrestling tapings, and there were no creative plans for her at this moment. We've been told that she's made it clear via numerous avenues that she wishes to be released and requested that release directly to Anthem's president and CEO Leonard Asper. Impact's got to get the fuck away from Anthem. Real talk. We're told that Frost needed to schedule a medical procedure earlier this year and had informed Impact management of such and that should be sidelined. Despite this, Frost was booked for the Dallas tapings in April without hotel or flight accommodations from the company and ended up paying out of pocket. This is coming from yesterday, before Impact side of the story came out today. After that, Frost made Impact management aware of her need after the aforementioned, if that's how you pronounce it, procedure after the appearing at those tapings. Okay, so she needed to go get surgery, and she was going to be out, so she had to inform him. So yeah. Frost has said she was left in the dark about her status while she was sidelined and was told she wouldn't be used in the immediate future. There are also issues raised as far as how much Frost is paid compared to the cost of performing at the tapings. There were also other reimbursements for things like blood work that she says were not provided, even though they are supposed to be. One note was that one meal is generally provided during a 12-hour workday doing TV tapings. That's not good. You got your coworkers working a 12-hour shift and you only giving them one meal a day from catering? No, at least give them 2 meals a day. Give them breakfast, and then hours later you give them dinner, or shit. Give them lunch, give them dinner, whatever time they come in. But I know damn well none of my time is going 12 hours on one meal. No, you're at least getting 2 meals. No, that's fucked up. There are also other unpaid travel accommodations that Frost said effectively was costing her money to work for the tapings for a company she felt doesn't value her health. When Frost asked for her release, she was asked if she wanted to sit out the duration of her contract, which will leave her unpaid for over 2 years. So you're talking 2024. 2024. And then this is coming from Impact's side of the story. This is coming from Impact's side. So here's Impact's side of the story. This is coming from Mike Johnson of PWI Insider. Yesterday, PWIinsider.com noted that Impact Wrestling star Lady Frost has been fighting to get a release from the company, and that she recently sent a letter to Impact, and Anthem executives argued her points and requested once again that she be released. In speaking to several sources at Impact Wrestling last night and today, this is their version of the timeline of events. So here we go. We're going to get into their side of the story. So this is Impact side. Here we go. So, in quotation, Frost had been booked on all events on a per appearance basis until she informed them she was taking time off for a surgery she had to do. Okay. She was and is not on an exclusive deal and can wrestle anywhere she wants except for nationally televised promotion, aka AEW, WWE, whatever. Yada yada yada. We don't even know this. Okay. Whenever she traveled for the company, Impact sources claim Frost's flights, hotels, etc. were covered. Obviously, whoever holds the receipts for that will have the proof. Okay. In regards to Frost working in Dallas, that would have been a situation where Frost, like other talents, worked for a number of groups since it was WrestleMania weekend. Frost did work at least one other event that weekend for Zello, whatever it's called, Zello Pro Wrestling, and also would have appeared at WrestleCon. Impact sources state that she informed them that she would be in Dallas for the weekend, so she was utilized on a Multiverse of Matches event. Their basic claim is that they did not approach her to book her that weekend, but that she informed them she would be there, so she was included on the event. Whoa, what? Their basic claim is that they did not approach her to book her for that weekend, but that she informed them that she would be there, so she was included on the event. If you guys didn't watch the Multiverse of Matches event, I believe she was in a Knockouts tag team title match. Her partner was Giselle Shaw. Her and Giselle Shaw was teaming up for a little bit. Her partner was Giselle Shaw, and I believe they faced off against Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans when Tasha Steelz was then the Knockouts champion. They faced DK, Rosemary, and Havoc. And who were they champion? Who were the champions at the time? Oh yeah, The Influence. Master and Tenille Dashwood. So she was teaming up with Giselle Shaw at the time. And I heard rumors that Lady Frost didn't want to work with Giselle Shaw. I think that's bullshit. Really? Why are we putting out false shit like that? I don't know. I don't think Lady Frost will have a problem working with anybody. Same thing goes for Giselle Shaw. I don't know why Giselle Shaw got involved in this. I don't know why we're bringing her up. I don't think Giselle Shaw has a problem working with anybody. So I don't know who put that out there. That's just so fucking false, bro. Stop reading everything you see on the goddamn internet, man. Say it right now. All right. So back to the Impact side of the story. Frost informed the company after healing from her surgery that she was good to go and requested to return around Slammiversary. Impact sources stated that since their TV and pay-per-view plans were already locked in, they intended to work Frost back in as they were able to. Shortly after Frost was informed of this, Impact sources claimed that she instead requested a release from the company. One Impact source states that Frost was told she can have a full release after she returned to TV to put over Masha Slamovich, who was challenging Jordan Grace for the Knockouts Championship at Bound for Glory, as a way to build Masha and write Frost out of TV. The same way others, Tenille Dashwood, the same way Masterman got rid off TV, yada yada yada, have also done. Sources stated that Frost was unable to make the suggested TV taping date, so the promotion asked her to let them know when she could make a future taping. Gave her several choices as to when she could do the job. Shortly after, Frost went public with her release announcement on Twitter. Impact sources claimed that from point on, they had not heard from Frost until she contacted the company's Human Resources Department, HR department. Impact's version is that Frost was told to go back to her contact person, we are told Gail Kim, and to have conversations with her. Impact had not heard from Frost after that until her letter to Impact and Anthem was received. Impact sources declined to comment on the letter, with one source stating they had not actually seen it, but they had heard of its existence. So that's the Impact Wrestling side of the story. We have an update. So there's an update from PWI Insider on this. And PWI Insider Mike Johnson released another update. As PWI Insider noted earlier, Impact Wrestling sources cited that Lady Frost was offered a full release of her Impact Wrestling deal if and when she will put over Masha Slamovich on Impact Television, so that Impact could write Frost off TV and continue to build Slamovich, who is still getting a strong push leading to Bound for Glory. If you guys don't know, she is challenging Jordan Grace for the Knockouts Championship at Bound for Glory on October 7th. That's on a Friday night. I'll be live for it. But that Frost had instead stopped communication with the company and requested a release publicly instead. After publishing our post earlier today, sources close to Frost adamantly denied that was the case, stated that in communication with Gail Kim, the Knockouts executive, Frost agreed to work TV tapings on July 1st and July 2nd, which would have been in Atlanta, Georgia, to do the match with Slimovich, but asked for a confirmation in writing that working the dates would then grant her a contractual release. Frost claimed that she was asked for the confirmation several times in writing, but communication is seized. Obviously, Frost didn't work those dates and it hasn't been booked for Impact since. This is not a good look. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. This is not a good look on Impact. You know, like I said last night, a company I love and support for over a year now. I came back to watching them a year ago. Guys, come. If a person is requesting their release, man, just let them go. Just give it to them. Is it that hard? Is it that hard? Give them the fucking release. Now, you know, she's saying that Impact didn't play. Thank you, Glenn Stewart. Thank you. That's what I was saying. Now, she came out and said, oh, Impact didn't pay me for the flights and the hotels. I had to come out of pocket. But then Impact came out and said that they did cover it and they will have the receipts. And they will have the proof. Somebody is lying. Somebody is fucking lying. Either Lady Frost is lying. I doubt she is. I doubt she's lying. But at the same time, she could be. She wanted the release in writing. But come on, is it really that hard? Is it really that hard? And then you run that risk of getting lawyers involved and having to go to court. You run that. You don't want that shit. So just give her release. I don't know what's the problem. Maybe she wanted to do it the other way around. Maybe she wanted the release in writing first, then she would come put over Masha. Then she would come put over Slimovich. Instead of putting over Slimovich and then getting the release in writing. But come on, man. Like if someone wants a release, if someone is not happy in the company, just release them. Why are you keeping that person if you have no creative plans for them? Lady Frost has a better moonsault than Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I agree with you, Devontae. I'm gonna get on Impact just like WWE and just like AEW. WWE, if Mustafa Ali granted his release, just give it to him. Just give it to him. If Jonathan Gresham wanted his release from AEW, give it to him. It is not that fucking hard. Why do you keep these guys locked down and you're gonna have nothing? You're not gonna do nothing with them. This is not good. I know Scott D'Amore and I know Gail Kim wouldn't do nothing like this. I know it can't be them. It has to be one of the higher ups. Let's say Gail Kim and Scott D'Amore wanted to give her a release, but the higher ups wouldn't let them. Let's say Scott D'Amore and Gail Kim wanted to give her release, and the people at Anthem said no. Fuck Anthem, by the way. Fuck Anthem. They need to get the fuck away from Anthem. Seriously. But you just can't do that. You know, now, someone's lying. Someone's lying. Impact say they did pay her. They did cover everything. Lady Frost saying they didn't pay me. They didn't cover it. They didn't cover everything. I had to come out of pocket. Someone is lying. What's up, Jalen? But we would be in this mess if you just gave her the release right away. We would not be in that. We would not be in this mess. Now you run that risk of getting lawyers involved and having to go to court. That's not a good look. That is just not a good look. I know I don't know where ASF is. I don't know where Kalo is. They're my main two mods. There's some cap. Yeah, there's some cap going on. So somebody's lying. Now, if I was Lady Frost, I would have went up there. I would have put over Masha Slamovich, and then I would have got my release. But it seemed like she wants it the other way around. She wants to release it in writing first, before she goes up there and puts over Masha. Add me as your mod. Keep wrestling, man. I think about it. I don't just give mods out to anybody. But this is not a good look on your company, man. And then I'm going back and I'm reading this. This one meal is generally provided during a 12-hour workday doing tapings. What the fuck? You cannot have your talent going out there eating one meal a day for 12 hours at a work day. Hell, I even have some 12-hour work days. Me and my coworkers, we at least got 2 meals a day. We at least got 2 meals a day. That's just fucked up. Whoever runs catering down there, they gotta do a better fucking job. Seriously. 2 meals a day. Seriously. 2 meals a day. Come on now. 12 hours. And you're letting your talent go out and have 1 meal a day. They basically eat this 1 meal, then they have to sit throughout the rest of the fucking night without no food. Shit. If I'm putting my coworkers through a 12-hour shift, I will at least give them 2 meals a day, man. Give them multiple breaks and all that stuff. Come on, bro. You gotta make sure your coworkers are taken care of, physically and mentally. But what we're doing here is just fucked up. It's not a good look. And I hope other talent is not coming out and going through. I hope other talent's not going through the same thing, man. I know damn well Deanna ain't. I know everybody's situation is different. But holy shit, man. And this is one of the things I criticized Impact on. It's that low fucking budget. Low budget. Low budget. The shit comes off like an indie show. I don't watch the shows on Thursdays. I watch it when I have time. But the reason I don't watch the shows on Thursday is because, number one, it's pre-taped. Number two, it's just the production. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I praise this company. I praise Impact for having the best in-ring product in North America this year. In-ring creative product, in-ring booking product. But to sit there and Lady Frost having to come out and say something and then you give your side of the story. Now I'm not taking neither side. But if someone wants to release, bro, you give it to them. let's say if you're running a sports organization, you're running a, let's say you're running a football team. Let's say your wide receiver, let's say one of your players walks up to you and says, "Hey coach, I want to be traded." I'm like, okay, I'll get on the phone with a couple teams and we'll work things out. It just, yes, they need to get off Access TV. They need to get it off Access. Get this show off of I can't talk. Off of Access TV. Nobody's looking for pro wrestling on Access TV. Your budget is low. Your budget is low. It seems like not that many talent is loyal to Impact. And I honestly don't blame them. Lady Frost she's a good pro wrestler. She's a very good pro wrestler. If I'm Triple H, I wouldn't hesitate to sign Lady Frost. I wouldn't hesitate. If I'm Triple H, I would not hesitate to sign Lady Frost. I wouldn't hesitate to sign Tasha Steelz because I don't even think Tasha's going to resign. I do not think Tasha will resign with the company. Her contract's coming up this year. I don't think she resigns. Literally. I just don't see it. I just have this gut feeling Tasha's going to be out the door. I feel like she already has one foot out. If I'm Triple H, I'm taking a look at Tasha Steelz too. Hey Tasha, it's Hunter. I'd love to fly you up to Stamford, Connecticut. I'd love to have a cup of coffee. Let's talk. I'd love to have you on Friday Night SmackDown. But what if your talent that's asking for her release and having to publicly come out and say something is just not good? Because if you keep doing this shit, you're going to get fucking lawyers involved. And you don't want that. Don't you? You don't want that. You don't want lawyers being involved. I trust me. You do not want lawyers being involved in this shit. Because I guarantee you, if they get involved, it's going to fuck you up. Y'all already fucked up. Now you're going to make the situation worse when lawyers get involved. Like I said, maybe she wanted the other way around. Maybe she wanted the release in writing first and then go put over Masha. Out of all the wrestling companies I watch, whether it's WWE, AEW, New Japan, Impact is the most unwatchable product on TV. I mean, I wouldn't say it's unwatchable. I'm not saying the show sucks, but we gotta get it off Access TV. We get it away from Anthem because it seems like Anthem doesn't even want to invest in pro wrestling. I think they're a multi-million-dollar company or a multi-billion company. They don't want to invest in pro wrestling. They don't want to. Get away from Anthem. These shows are taped. I just get this vibe when these shows are just taped. I don't want to watch them when it's on 7 o'clock. I'm lucky I'm subscribed to the Insiders thing, so I'll just watch it later. But I don't like these pre-taped shows. If I criticize WWE for having a pre-taped show and I'm not liking it, and I criticize AEW for having a pre-taped show and I don't like it, you know what? Impact is not safe either. If I was given $3 billion to run Impact, this is what I would do. Go get better production. That's the first thing I would do. Go get better production. Get it off Access TV. Go look for a bigger TV deal. Where people are on a cable channel that everybody has. Get it off Access TV. For the love of fucking God. They have stars. They're just not on a bigger platform. And there's a reason why they let a lot of people walk. Money talks. Money talks. I know they got low budget down there. I mean, hell, their tickets don't even cost that much to get in the shows. I wish there wasn't bigger. If it was up to me, they'll be in bigger venues, a bigger TV deal. We'll be live every Thursday, to be honest. Or better yet, I'll just tell my talent, hey, I want to do live shows. I want to do more live TV tapings. I want to go live. How about this? Since y'all got y'all indie shows and all that, I'll talk to the TV producers. I'll tell them, hey, I love to be live once every 2 weeks. Impact should be on Paramount Network. Yeah, I think that's part of CBS. Yeah. Obviously, they're not going to be on CBS, but they'll be a part of Paramount Network. I love this. I love this company, but what they did here is just not. I'm not fucking with it. It's not cool. It's not good. It's not good, man. And I don't like it. And it really just pissed me off that I have to read that. Really. Just give the woman her release. Let it all be over, man. It's just not good, man. You gotta go. You gotta get fucking lawyers involved. It's just not good. Just give her a release, bro. Swear to God. It's not that fucking hard. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that rant. Yeah, this tweet's coming from Female Locker Room. Impact Stars, we already talked about it. The Female Locker Room posted, it seems like a miscommunication / lost in translation scenario to me. Nothing malicious or irritable. No wonder why people want to see his company. No wonder why people want to see his company dead. No wonder why people shit on it. No wonder why. I really hope Scott D'Amore and Gail Kim are not scumbags. And I'm sorry, but just give the fucking one her release. It's not that hard. Really not. If I was running Impact and I had a lot of money, majority of my talent would probably be making over 6 figures. They'll get over 6 figures. I would sign big name talent. I mean, I want to see it grow, and I think they deserve to grow. The reason people shit on Impact is because of shit like this. This was the same shit, and this was the same situation Killer Cross was in. Killer Cross and his wife was in back in Impact. This was the same situation they went through. And that's fucked up. I really hope she gets her release, man. I really hope they figure that shit out, man. I love Impact Wrestling. I do want to see what the other two companies, but it really, yeah, I want this company to succeed. I want this company to be, Financially, they're never, as long as they have the same people at Anthem running the shit, it's not going to be on the same level financially as WWE and AEW. And I want it to be on the same level financially as WWE and AEW. I love this company. I love watching the shows. They're giving me stuff that we're not getting on the other channels. They're giving us good storytelling. They're giving us long-term booking. They're giving us these things. Character development, good storytelling. That's all I want in my pro wrestling. That's all I want. We're gonna move on in a little bit. We're gonna move on. I'm hearing that Deanna Purrazzo. I mean, ain't no shit, man. I mean, anybody Deanna Purrazzo's in the ring with, you go get it. I mean, Deanna Purrazzo is the top 3 women's pro wrestler in the industry. Come on now. All right. Let's move on, man. How y'all feel about that rant, man? I'm sorry. I had to give Impact some tough love, man. They ain't safe either. They are not safe either. All right, moving on. Clarification regarding some AEW release request rumors. Tons of rumors are swirling, and we're hoping to help clarify some of those. Since Wednesday, there have been countless AEW rumors emerging from largely unsubstantiated accounts about tons of releases and requests for release. So these are coming from fake accounts. Basically, fake accounts reporting that Malachi Black wants to release Miro. These are coming from fake accounts. Guys, if it's not coming from a Rossap, if it's not coming from Fightful, PWI Insider, hell, even Ringside News, BodySlam.net, even the rest of Observer. If it's not coming from those sites, do not be reading those. Do not believe in those news. Stop going on these fake ass accounts and reading these piece of news. Stop going on Zero News, Slice Wrestling, whatever the fuck it's called, Slice Wrestling. Stop going on these fake account pages. If it's not Fightful, if it's not BodySlam.net, if it's not Ringside News, if it's not The Observer, if it's not PWI Insider, then don't read the shit. Since Wednesday, there have been countless AEW rumors emerged from the largely unsubstantiated accounts, basically fake accounts on social media, about a ton of releases and requests for release. Most of those were shot down, but in asking, we did learn that Bobby Fish was finished with All Elite Wrestling. One of those unreliable relays Wednesday was that Malachi Black had been released by AEW. Reps quickly shot that down to Fightful as completely false. And later that evening, he was booked for AEW All Out. Wrestling Inc.'s Raj Giri, who was reliable, had tweeted then deleted that Malachi Black had asked for his release and it wasn't granted. We have heard that rumor in the AEW roster that Malachi Black had been unhappy. No shit. But the reason why wasn't something we could report without confirming it firsthand? There were outside sources that indicated that Black had asked for his release, but we've not been able to confirm that with the company. AEW sources that we spoke to had claimed Black wasn't happy. Not surprised. Also said that they believe things have been smoothed over to some degree. Black is signed to a 5-year deal with AEW that has four years left on it. Basically, it will keep him with the company until 2027. Another thing that was listed by one of those less than reliable posters was that former TNT champion Miro, claiming that he asked for his release. This was also shut down repeatedly by sources who would be familiar with such a situation. Miro resigned with AEW in late 2021, which will keep him with the company until early 2026. Miro told Fight for earlier this year that he gave AEW a deal on his first contract and was angling for a huge money increase on his second contract, which we're told came to fruition. If you all like to help us clarify our confusion, yada yada yada, okay, we get it. I don't believe in dirt sheets, they are the worst. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you have to leave for another country, then I understand being pre-taped. But yeah. Guys, don't believe in these fake accounts, man. You have people like Slice Wrestling and what's that page called? Zero News. You have yeah. Don't be reading that shit, fellas. Don't be reading that. All that stuff coming from Slice Wrestling and Zero News. Someone tweeted out that Malachi Black asked for his release. That came from a fake Brian Alvarez account. Guys, if it is not coming from Fightful, The Observer, BodySlam.net, Ringside News, or PWI Insider, then don't read the shit. I'll even mention Wrestling Inc. If it's not coming from those cis websites, don't read the shit. Stop reading these fake account pages. Stop reading all that shit, man. But Malachi Black did not. I don't think he asked for his release. Nope. Rio didn't ask for it and I don't think they can even ask for it anyway because it's gonna get denied. But like I said, Tony Khan needs to keep these people happy. He needs to keep these people happy. Why is Wingstop coming out with a chicken sandwich? Unnecessary. So yeah. Moving on. Update on AEW Full Gear location. AEW Full Gear might just have a location. Thus far, All Elite Wrestling's November transition Full Gear doesn't have a host city or venue announced. However, several talent and staff were informed in early August that the working plan was for the show to take place in New York, New Jersey in November. No firm date was given. It was given for the show to those that we spoke into. It wouldn't be AEW's first time in New York. The company ran Dynamite, Rampage, and Dark Elevation tapings in the city in September 2021 and January 2022. Both shows were at the Prudential Center, with the first reportedly nearing 14,000 in attendance. We haven't had it confirmed that the Prudential Center is the targeted venue, though it would make sense. The location is not official until AEW announced it. We've been told that the plans for the show is to happen the weekend of November 19th through the 20th. This is coming from Fightful Select. So for all my East Coast people out there, that's near the New Jersey area. If you want to go to Full Gear, looks like it will be heading to New Jersey. Just waiting on AEW to confirm it. So don't get too happy yet that it's coming to New Jersey because they can change it up quick. So yeah, I wish it was down south. Like I wish it was in Houston or Dallas. That's just me being biased. So yeah, god damn, nigga, you dropped the ball again. Yeah. But yeah. AEW Full Gear most likely in New Jersey. So am I going? No, probably not. Probably not. I'll probably not go. Maybe. Let's see. I've never been to New York, New Jersey. Actually, let's see. How far is it from here? I wish Full Gear was at May last day. Oh, no, it's too cold for that. Oh shit, it's a 13-hour drive. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm not doing 13 hours. Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, I'll just sit at home and watch it. Impact is also going to continue that being at third. We're pretty much as far as talent pool, whether they book well or not, doesn't even matter. Russell's one of these stars right now. And that's WWE AEW. Yeah. Anyway, that's good. That's gonna do it for tonight. That's all I got for you tonight. That's all my rants I have. Let me know what you guys think, man. Thank you guys for watching. I will be live tomorrow. We're not gonna watch SmackDown because it's pre-taped and I already saw the spoilers. So we're not gonna watch SmackDown, but we're gonna watch Rampage. Tomorrow night we're gonna go over AEW All Out, Clash at the Castle, and NXT Worlds Collide. We're gonna do prediction videos for all three shows tomorrow night around 7:30, 8 o'clock. We're probably gonna do it before or after Rampage. I might do it after Rampage, so that way we stay on here late night. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a Rampage Go Home Show to all out, and the predictions video tomorrow. So yeah, man. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night, Alex. Take care. Thank y'all, man. I love y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I'm out.